Greetings, 1/6 Soldier fans. A couple of months ago, back in May, I did 2 videos on the special Desert Patrol unit I was trying to put together. Because as I mentioned before, I like to have subdivisions or actually small sub teams for particular environments or mission types in my collection, just like the real military would have. So now, without the vehicles, I just want to show you what my Desert Patrol unit is going to look like, soldier to soldier. Alright, my organization, the way I'm setting it up, without the mask, this is a difficult to find figure. He's the 10th Mountain 32nd Division, 10th Mountain Division, 32nd Light Infantryman. And he looks like his head sculpt looks like he's a little bit of an older fella. Comes with a lot of gear. So I'm designating him, even though he doesn't have a rank insignia, as the sergeant. So he's going to be the team leader. This guy, I don't really have him equipped for the role that I'm going to have him play on the unit, but he's going to be the medic. Because if they're out by sort of on their own without a whole lot of support, they want to make sure they have a medic. You notice each soldier is also equipped with the plate carrier. They want to be as protected as possible. I've taken the pain to attach bayonet. That bayonet is removable. It even has a sheath if you wanted to carry it on the belt. Have the soldier carry it on his belt like a knife. Or if he just wanted to detach the bayonet and go straight with the rifle. So Hasbro, these are Hasbro accessories. Everything you see here, that rifle is a Hasbro rifle. The bayonet is Hasbro. So Hasbro did a good job in terms of authenticity, coming up with a bayonet that not only looks good, but it's functional. Now the tack vest for this figure, actually for everybody except for that sergeant, that tack vest is stock for that particular figure. It came with that figure by Hasbro. But Hasbro infrequently went through that level of, or sort of provided that level of detail. So what I did on eBay, I came through and came up with it was difficult for me to find the exact same vest. So I found vests that were similar. And even though these are, in layman's terms, they look like woodland camo over desert camo, why would anyone want to do that? Well, I remember when we went to war in 2003, the Iraqi freedom, that's actually how our troops were set up, or were geared up, is that media coverage was 24/7, at least for the first 3 or 4 months or so of Iraqi freedom. And I figured that it was they're not necessarily trying to camouflage the soldier, but it's just a matter that they want to be protected with the flak vest, and they're essentially declaring themselves a combatant. Essentially, that, hey, listen, I'm a soldier. I have an intention to fight. If you resist, I'm not a civilian. So I saw it more as a function of sort of announcing that they're soldiers ready for battle. Now, it could have also been that we were in a rush, or that we went into Iraq so soon after we had gone into Afghanistan, and perhaps up to that point, not all of our gear. We only had a limited number, or a limited amount of gear designated for Desert Theater, but we had a ton of woodland camo gear. That could have played a role in it too. It's just I'm just conjecturing. Someone else may have a better idea. And of course, you can't have a patrol unit, really any unit, that's going to operate independently without some form of communication. This is actually a even more difficult, or similarly difficult to locate figure. He's mostly got his stock equipment. I think I switched his helmet with his helmet just because the helmet, the strap that came with this guy's helmet, got a mint in box, but it was really, the strap was really sort of loose fitting, and it fits this particular soldier better because of the balaclava. But essentially, you get the idea. Similar uniforms. This is actually an Air Force combat air controller, or I think they call him forward air controller. He comes with this communications pack. He also comes with a tripod machine that's a laser pointer for him to laze up a target for an airstrike. Hey, let me see something. I might be able to demonstrate this feature. Let's take a look at this.
Alpha 25, this is Whiskey 07. Immediate suppression target number Alpha Bravo 1002, over. Alpha Bravo 1002, out. Seizing target now, over. Missile away, over. Missile away, out. Target destroyed, over. Target destroyed, out.
Alright, so with any kind of special operations unit, we typically associate that with a large group of soldiers. So they make up for what they lack in numbers with improved technology. A unit like this would go behind enemy lines, ahead of the larger conventional force, and they might, again, call on airstrikes to strategic areas like communication centers or what have you. And also, if this particular group gets into contact and heavy contact, they can always call in close air support as well. At least I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. Got the medic, the team leader, the comm guy, and your basic rifleman. I also have a machine gunner who's in storage right now. Essentially, there you have it. This is 4+1. With sans my machine gunner, this is my Desert Patrol unit. Alright, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch up next round.